Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Abby and I am a spiritual intuitive, and in this video we are talking about how psychics use crystals for protection, intuition, and connecting with your energy field or your aura. Let's talk about the science behind why crystals are so special. Some crystals, like quartz, are piezoelectric, meaning they can generate an electric charge when pressure is applied. That's why quartz is used in watches and electronics, because it literally holds and transmits energy. Each crystal has a molecular structure that gives it a steady, reliable vibration. Our bodies, on the other hand, are constantly shifting energetically. When we bring a crystal into our field, it acts as a stabilizer, kind of like tuning forks coming into harmony. Now, when you hold a crystal, your body naturally starts to sync with the vibration. This can bring clarity, balance, or even amplify your intentions. Now, it's important that we talk about our aura and our energy field. Everyone has an aura, everyone has an energetic field. Your aura is not just a vibe, okay? It's an electromagnetic field. It radiates from you, and it shifts based on your emotions, your thoughts, and your spiritual state. There are different layers of the aura. There's the physical layer that's closest to your body, that's tied to your health. There's the emotional layer that's tied to how you feel. There's the mental layer that's linked to your thoughts and beliefs. Then there's the spiritual layer that's linked to higher consciousness. Psychics can often sense this field. So when they're tuning into your energy, they're tuning into your energetic field. And when they do this, they pick up on blockages or unspoken emotions. So when you think of an empath, for example, an empath can often feel what another person is feeling, or clairsentient. They're picking up on energy that's being emitted through the other person's aura. Crystals help psychics tune in more clearly or clear distortions in the field. For example, black tourmaline is a vacuum for negative energy. It also grounds and protects. As a psychic, when I hold this crystal, I can feel it absorbing the energy from me. It definitely feels grounding as well, but I notice that every time I hold it, I can feel it absorbing any negativity from my aura because of thoughts or stress or whatever. And it's not that big of a stone, by the way. You don't really need something huge. Selenite, for example, which is right here, you can see it here, and I have some in my bookshelf, acts more like a beam, purifying and uplifting the energetic field. And I do a lot of psychic work in this office, so I have a lot of selenite in here. I've always had small pieces of selenite, but I remember when I bought my first huge piece of selenite, right where I placed it around that space, I can feel how crisp the energy was. I have it throughout the house. I have some in the bathrooms, I have some in the living room, I have a bunch in here. It really does make a difference, and as a psychic I can feel how crisp and clear the energy is in the spaces where they're located. Other crystals can raise your vibration, some can amplify your abilities. Like I always wear, for example, a Labradorite. A Labradorite ring is for psychic ability. I also have a Labradorite on my desk. Let me show you, because I like showing my crystals. I keep this on my desk where I do my work. Another example is amethyst. It helps raise your vibration. It also helps amplify your psychic ability. It's a great third eye crystal. Crystals are also placed directly on the chakras during energy healing. And if you don't know what the chakras are, I made a video about the chakras, just a brief history on it, so you can go back and look at that. But there are crystals that help enhance the energy or balance the energies of the chakras. So the camera died, but we're back. Not only do psychics use crystals for protection, like I said at the beginning, crystals can also act as amplifiers. You can place crystals on your chakras during energy healing, and they act as energy beacons, clearing stuck energy or rebalancing a weak area. Now, it's important to understand that crystals are amplifiers, not fixers. Crystals don't do the work for you, okay? They amplify what's already present or what you intend. That's why clarity and purpose is so important when you're working with them. I just want to share a quick experience I had when I first started my psychic journey or awakening or opening up. I was meditating often and I was really struggling with quieting my thoughts. And at that stage in my journey, I hadn't gotten into crystals yet. And I asked my spirit guides during a meditation once, I said, what can I do to help quiet my thoughts? Because I was really struggling with meditation at the time. And they showed me an image of this beautiful clear quartz crystal, which looks like this. It looked a lot like this, actually. And I was like, what the heck is that? So I went to a crystal store and I was looking around for the crystal that I saw in my third eye, in my mind's eye. And I came across this one, clear quartz, and I was like, wow. When I looked into it, I found out that that crystal is for clarity and enhances focus. So when you're picking out a crystal for yourself, I'd recommend that you connect with your spirit guides, ask for a sign, find the crystal that's right for you, and do your research. My camera's about to die, so I have to go. That concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with a friend, leave a comment below and say hello. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Let's see. Oh, I thought there was something back there for a minute. I was like, what is that?